Alright, another edition of What the Fuck, happenings in the YouTube atheist community. No real drama this week, but lots of little stories. I don't know how intriguing they are, but here goes. So, Fake Sagan. Alright, said he was only coming back for 2 weeks ago, and he hasn't made a video since. So I guess he's gone for good, gone forever. So I was thinking that, I don't know, he probably should have a contest if he gives away his channel or something. He should give it away or something if he's not going to use it. And so maybe he should have like a Fake Sagan impersonator challenge or something. Give the channel away to the best Fake Sagan impersonator. You know, just so we'd still have a semi-Fake Sagan around. You know, I mean, motherfuckers, I'm Fake Sagan. You know, I mean, who knows? I mean, it might be entertaining. I mean, you should put it to some use, the channel. You know, if he's not going to use it, put it to use. So anyway, promised a lot of videos, but nothing. 2 weeks, nothing. Alright, the amazing atheist. Hasn't done much. Did another one of those sicko videos, basically saying, yes, let's let all the prisoners out of prison kind of thing, you know. And yeah, it's agreeable that they should let the drug users out, but you know, there's a lot of bad people in prison. And, you know, he sort of thinks that nobody should go to prison for more than 20 years, even if they're, you know, psychotic mass murderer, which is completely ununderstandable. I mean, there's people that are just fucked up. Go to prison someday. Check out those guys. Pretty crazy fuckers in there. But anyway, then he, you know, pissed all over Borg's 12-year-old daughter, which, you know, was pretty funny. You know, but it's like, yeah, can't find a better target than a 12-year-old girl. Well, she's down stupid and ignorant. You know, like those one of those stupid and ignorant kids, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So then this Crossborg guy, Borg, you know, he did a couple of, everybody's done a lot of videos. You know, they usually do one a week. They've been doing more. But anyway, you know, he called Yokop out, you know, on his 40-day fast thing, which I think was a good thing to do because it did seem like bullshit. You can't, you know, not eat solid foods for 40 days and go eat a huge steak dinner or something. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. And then, you know, he defended his kid, and but you know, he didn't find any fault with the amazing atheist for picking on his little 12-year-old daughter. And it was just kind of a lame defense. I mean, I didn't see the video of his daughter, so I can't say how dumb she really is. But anyway, it's just kind of, it's very tacky. And I'm just thinking, like, if anybody else had picked on his daughter, you know, he would have been all over their ass. And so, it, you know, just seemed like pretty hypocritical, I think. I mean, you know, I doubt his, whatever, integrity on that subject. It just seems like he's way up the amazing atheist's ass. But anyway, who cares? So then this Christian crap came up, you know, of, you know, Christians being, I guess Tommy from the Bronx brought it up, so I might as well jump to him because everybody responded to his video about Christians being dumber than atheists. And so it always turns into an all Christians, and who can really make the argument about all anything? But, you know, it really is irritating. So anyway, Crossesborg was sort of defending the idea that, yes, okay, you can't say they're all idiots, blah, blah, blah. And then Virtual Holocaust did the same stupid thing. Well, I mean, he did it first, actually. And, but, you know, they're missing the fucking point. The point is that, you know, if faith is an irrational excuse for believing in anything. So, yeah, an atheist, right from the beginning, if you don't have a delusional belief, then you're already one up on the moronic Christians because you don't have a delusional belief. I mean, obviously, atheists can be idiots for other reasons, but at least they're not starting off with the, you know, delusional belief, so they've got to be smarter in that sense. And you got to figure that if you're believing in a freaking God, and it's wrong, that's a pretty fucked up belief, and it's going to fucking probably corrupt every other bit of your intelligence. I mean, your logic completely breaks down if you got the fundamental facts wrong. So, whatever. It's a stupid argument, but anyway, it had to be done. So anyway, Tommy from the Bronx, he's the one that started this, and then he does another backup video for it, and he's basically saying, you know, that there's somehow parity between these two belief systems, and that the argument is stupid, and there's no point in having an argument with theists, and all this. And it's, you know, he's gone from like weak atheist to dead atheist. You know, it's just, well, it's just so stupid. And then, but he did a video about nuclear war, where he's implying that the devil and gods and religion is going to get us all killed. And then he does another video saying there's going to be a nuclear bomb in 8 years. It's going to go off somewhere. And so, I mean, he's setting up the scenario that religion is threatening our lives, and yet it's, you know, it's a justifiable belief because, well, nobody can prove anything, so therefore, it's not about proof, Tommy, it's about logic and rationality, okay? That's the standard. Theism is not reasonable belief. It's bullshit, it's nonsense, it's incredibly... It's like UFOs or something. I mean, there's things you can say, yeah, you can't believe in it because here you can put the physics in front of somebody, you can put the biology, you can put the science in front of them and say, look, there's no evidence of this nonsense. You have to have an extraordinary evidence to justify an extraordinary story. So to tell me there's a God when there's no evidence of a God, yeah, you better come up with something. You got to come up with something really good to defend such bullshit. So whatever. Anyway, so he made a lot of videos. And he did another video about it having 1,500 subs, which sort of irritates me because, yeah, he gets probably more views and better ratings than my videos, which is kind of irritating.
Okay, so he had some kind of, you know, challenge for these stupid people. Have a drum challenge between some asshole who I can't remember his name, some kind of stupid name it was. What the fuck was the stupid name? Well, anyway, can't find the stupid name. Alright, so, but anyway, him and this Cody guy, I guess, gonna make videos doing their drum challenge, so that's not too fucking interesting, I don't think. But what else was there? Was anything else Tommy did? A lot of stupid things. Well, anyway, there should be a Tommy from the Bronx, the series this week. So anyway, then to Cody. Cody did, so he's going to do his drum challenge, so he did a whole video on that subject, kind of boring. But then he did a video on the, you know, the Amazing Atheist is wrong to pick on Croesus' Borg's kid. And it was just kind of, I mean, it was a rather reasonable and tempered argument, so that was the good part. But the bad part is that, yeah, he's kind of turning into a weak atheist, too. Or maybe he's kind of sliding into the weak atheism category, which is kind of disappointing, or irritating, or annoying.
Captain Awesome. So I did a video about McCain and using the word gook and not retracting it. So that was a reasonable argument to make. And then he did this video on arguing on YouTube and how people are, yeah, they nitpick an argument to pieces with irrelevant bullshit. And then the other argument was that, what's the other one they do? Oh yeah, they change something from, like, you know, because you say something like, Christians are dumber than atheists, they say, they put the word all in front of that and then, you know, try to trap you into saying something you didn't say. But whatever. Yeah, that's the same thing as nitpicking, I guess. It's, you know, it's ignoring the meaning of a statement and just trying to, you know, play with the vernacular. So anyway, not terrible videos, but kind of boring, kind of not funny, kind of not anything. Alright, Dill finally did a couple of videos, and yeah, they were pretty boring. So I can't remember. Oh yeah, the one of them was on aging. You know, because some guy's talking about, you know, possibly ending aging, and she's all for that. But, you know, she should say, yeah, I'm all for that, but, you know, obviously the whole world's got to change because people can't have 10, 100,000 million kids because then we all die. So it's not going to work. And then the other one was racism. She had to clarify it all for us. We can't understand it on our own. She has to explain it. But I guess that's some people, you got to explain it to them. But she said kind of stupid things, I thought. I mean, she says something like, yeah, you can say that blacks are responsible for more crimes, but you can't say that if you're talking to an individual black man or something. And it just seems to me it's, you know, it's a place not to go because the color of somebody's skin doesn't have anything to do with how many crimes are committed by a person of that race, so it's irrelevant, so it's a bogus statement because it implies something that isn't true. So I suppose it's racism when you're implying something deliberately, then it's like outright bigotry. But I mean, the bottom line is even if you have an attitude or a preference or a prejudice, you shouldn't let it float up to your behavior. So as long as it doesn't infect you in some meaningful way in terms of how you treat other human beings, it's probably irrelevant. But anyway, whatever. Jesus freak. Yeah, we did, you know, had a video of his trip to Washington, and, you know, he goes to the Natural History Museum, and but he didn't show any dinosaurs and stuff and tell us, or explain to us how the Bible accounts for them, you know, how they're the whatever, Goliathists or something, you know, that Davy was really throwing a friggin' rock at a dinosaur, a brontosaurus or something. So I don't know. And then he did a couple other videos, one on, I don't know, men don't have babies or something. I didn't even watch it, I have to admit. He's just too boring. And because, you know, I watched these, he did these, posted these videos of a stick cam argument, you know, with the amazing atheist, and it wasn't really an argument, it was just this boring conversation. So, you know, that kind of puts you off something. You know, they bore you to pieces a few times, and then you're done. All right, running out of time really. So GOAT, do a real quick one here. Yeah, he sort of nailed the yoke up again on some bogus war statistics, and he did another video about the prank they did against Azranok. And, you know, it was a completely failed prank, so it's like sometimes maybe you should do a video about a failed prank, because it really wasn't very funny. You know, failure is not that funny. Okay, so that's all not very exciting. Okay, sorry. See if I can stir something up in the coming weeks.